Hey, how's it going, guys? This is another episode of the DIY Musician, and in this episode, we're gonna build a website. We're actually about to release some merch, and in order to sell that merch, I need to create a web store, right? So, for those of you that don't know, I'm actually a web developer. I've been working in web development for about 4 years now. So I mean, I do this for a living. This is my day job, basically. Um, Heads up though, I definitely don't, unless you're a developer, I don't really recommend that you create your own website like I have. I actually recommend that you do something like Shopify instead. It just make more sense, and it's way easier. There's no need for you to learn to code. There's a lot of platforms that you can use. Shopify being the most famous one, but there's other stuff that you can use to make websites like Squarespace and other ones. I just integrated it myself because again, I'm a developer, so. If you're not into this, if you're not into nerdy shit, I'll try to keep it quick. So maybe you can dig it. If not, you can skip this video, but it is what it is. So, yeah, so we have our website here, and I created the page, and I need to create like I need to graph the items and then display them just kind of like a normal web store. So, the main framework that I use when I code is Vue.js. It's the one that I like. I also do React and all that, but Vue is faster for me, so I stick with that. Okay, cool. So I'll try to make this fast. Hopefully this video doesn't drag that much, but we'll see how long it takes. And also just FYI, I've already been coding all day because again, that's what I do for a living. So if I seem a little slow and tired, that's because I've been in the Matrix all day already. So I'm gonna try my best to not mess up. And yeah, and also it's really hard to code and have a conversation because the nature of programming requires a lot of focus. And I put my hoodie. There you go. But I will try my best to keep this entertaining. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and get started. So we're gonna call this our shop page, and I want to display a loader. Well, actually, first I need to grab the item. So let's do that first. And now, obviously, I've already set up all of my my backend to be able to request all of my items. So go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and open our script. Let's import our Axios module. Okay. Let's do that because I'm really picky with how my code looks. And now on the mounted function, this means that as soon as this page loads, it'll run this chunk of code. On the mounted function, run a function to go ahead and call my request the items from the backend. So do this. This is gonna be an asynchronous method. Okay, let's go to this. Wait, Axios get, and then let me get looking at my routes right now. Okay, so it would be this route. Cool. And let's go ahead and see what it looks like. Okay. So now if I reload the page, let's do that again. I deleted it. If I reload the page, okay, cool. So I have all my items. There it is. This is all from Stripe, which is really cool. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned that, but we use Stripe for the backend. Maybe I did mention it. I don't know, man. Cool. So we have that. Now what I want to do is grab each one of those and display it. Just kind of show like a grid. First, let's give our page a title. So everything needs to be inside a container so it stays within the bounds. And now let's give our page a title. So this will be shop. There it is. And now let's display all of our items. Let's first wrap them up. We could call this items. And now need to give this a class of item, and then I'm gonna make many of these. So I need to create a variable where I'm gonna store all of my items. Okay, and then actually I actually need to assign that to this items quest data. Okay. Okay, so I'll go ahead and loop v4 and items. So item and then the index. I need to pass it a key. FYI, this is not a coding tutorial. I'm just gonna go as fast as I can to show the process of, you know, how I've been building this page for the band, but this is not gonna be a place where you're gonna learn how to code. So if you're into that, there's plenty of resources you can find online, so, you know. Okay, cool, so let's try to, first let's maybe just see what our data looks like. Okay, so what do I have? Okay, the name. Okay, so let's see what the name looks like that. Oh, okay, it is there, it's just the font is messed up, so let's fix that. Oh, not that one, this one. Let's do Sass because Sass is the shit. White smoke. Okay, there it is. Oh, what happened? That's weird. Is it because I'm scoping it? Okay, fuck the scope thing then. All right. Cool. So now, as you see, I'm displaying all of the items right there. So let's go ahead and enhance our items. Well, actually, first, let's do this. Let's give it a height of 300 for now, see what that looks like, and let's give it an outline for now, so we can visualize, you know, what's going on. Cool, so it's right there. Let's give this some margin top, give a little spacing, there you go. Okay, and then let's give each one of my items some margin as well. 15, let's do that. Okay, so these are gonna be all of our items. So let's go ahead and first, what I wanna do is grab that image. So I'll do this. Okay. Okay, there's the images. Obviously it looks all messed up right now, so let's go ahead and fix that. This is gonna be with, yeah, 70%. Okay, sick. And now what I can do is give this display flex, justify content center, and also align item center. And it should, there you go. And let's give this a relative position because I don't need that. Oh. All right, so everything's nice and center. It's starting to look nice. We can go ahead and actually, let's make this a little smaller. Maybe 70, like that. Okay, that's a little better. Now we can actually get rid of that. And let's give our items a background. So how about just white like that? What does it look like? Okay, that looks pretty cool. I'll probably be tweaking this up more, obviously, but for now this is fine. Let's give this some nice box shadow. 2 pixel. Yeah, I guess 2 pixels. Okay, give a nice little box shadow on it. There you go. It's pretty subtle, especially because the background is, you know, black. So That's a little too white. I don't know if I like that. It's a little better. And let's give some border radius. Cool. Okay. So lastly, well, not lastly, actually, let me do a couple more things to just enhance our page. So let's do this. So when we hover it, transform it and increase the width, or increase the size of the item, scale it basically a little bit. Let's do this, add a transition, and then this would be, what is it? Transform, seconds, ease, and out. So now, okay, that's a little bit too slow. Cut that in half. That's nice for now. Cool. Let's actually not even make it that much bigger. There you go, it's better. Sick. Okay, cool. Now the last thing that I want to do is I want to add, so on mobile, obviously there's no hover state, so I need to add the actual name of the item. So let's do that. Go ahead and class name. And then here I'll show the name. Name, okay. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, name. Let's make this position absolute. Let's give it some padding of 5 pixels for now. Let's make it a background. Let's see, RGBA. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, well, definitely don't want that. Okay, cool. Let's make that bigger. Let's align it. Okay, that's starting to look pretty cool. I need to add this so it stays, so it's, okay, actually that didn't work. I think I need to add it to this one over here instead. Sick, okay. That's actually starting to look pretty good. Yeah, let's do this. Let's make that a little darker. That's fine. I'm actually gonna decrease the width of it. It's starting to look kind of big, a little too much white space. Let's make it a bit more compact, yeah? Like, this is good. Awesome. Let's actually give this a little bit more padding. Cool, okay, cool. And now lastly, oh, I keep saying lastly, huh? Okay, one more thing I'm gonna do is add the price next to it. So it'll be something like this. What does my price look like? Price, unit amount. Okay. Set price. Amount. How does that look like? Is that right? Okay, sick. Well, that's good. I do want to I want to make this font a little thicker. So let's do that. Fuck, what was it? Oh, it's just a spin. Getting probably bold is not the move. Nope. It's already like super. There you go. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Same side, we got it. So, oh, okay. Well, I need to tweak this. Yeah, definitely. That should not happen. But either way, I'm not going to drag this video way longer. There you have it. Obviously, this is not done. I still need to work on it more. I need to do more responsive. And I need to do more, like when you click on it to actually take you to the item. But this is where I'm going to leave this video. You know, go ahead and subscribe. A lot of these videos are going to be, you know, coming. So, yeah, fuck it. Cheers.